Hey, what's going on guys? JoltsDude139 here, and today I have a pretty cool build for you guys. Now this build was made by Derch over from the Gearbox forum. I had this kind of build in mind, but I didn't know how to go about perfecting it. And this guy actually made the build. It's called Deputy Jack, and that's what I think I'm going to keep it at. I'm not going to change the name because he made the build. He gets the credit. If you guys want to check out the forum post, you can check it out in the description for all the details about how this build works. But I will briefly go over it. So basically, this build is going to allow you to just spam away your quad, which is your damaging weapon of this build. For a very long time. You can spam it like 18 times at the most, I think. You could technically get more, but it's all RNG because there is a skill inject skill tree that makes him have a chance not to consume ammo. So, the way this build works is we are going to be killing our own Digijacks, so that means just spawning them in. Let's see if we can do a little demonstration over here. We'll spawn them in, run away far enough so they despawn and get a kill skill. You can see I get the kill skills there. And then you can see there I can just spam away the quad. Sometimes you get long ones, sometimes you don't. It just really depends. I don't have the kill skill, that's why. But you can see there, I can just really spam them away, and it's a really cool build. So, let's go over all the little things of this build, what you're going to get. And I didn't actually mention the build will be in the description in PC format. You can download it, try it out for yourself. If you want to use it on PS3 or Xbox, you will have to convert the save. I will also link a tutorial down there too. So let's go over how this build works. So first off, we have our quad. This gun can do a lot of damage, and it's really good. So, and then next we have all Hyperion gear. So what the reason for this is basically there's a skill called Company Man, which gives you extra accuracy and critical hit damage per Hyperion gear in your inventory. And I have 7 pieces. You can see there at the bottom of my little bar, it says ×7. So technically, I'm getting a lot of extra accuracy and critical hit damage because the quad really doesn't have the best accuracy. But you can see here we buffed it up to have a really good accuracy. You can see that the spread is very tight. So then we have the mining laser. This weapon's really good because you can apply cryo to your enemies very easily. It's ×3, so technically you have a 120% chance to freeze an enemy, which is almost every shot, but they can resist a little bit. Then we have the new taser weapons from the Hollow Dome DLC, and these weapons are actually pretty good. They're very accurate. They can get you out of fight for your life or sticky situations, so they're really good to use. You can see here with the accuracy, I can just hit fire this thing and be point blank accurate. Then we have the Bulwark. This is a really good shield because a lot of enemies in the game use laser weapons, and plus it's also a Hyperion gear. I didn't include the Sham because it's also a good survivability shield. So then we have the Indistinguishable Projection class mod. This gives you gun damage and also a bunch of good skills, and it's not often I use a purple class mod, but this one gives you really good skills, so that's why I used that. And then we also have the Eddy, good for survivability because you're already going to be doing a lot of damage, so surviving's your second priority. Then we have the Quasar, another Hyperion grenade, probably one of the best in the game in my opinion. It can do a lot of damage, so. And this is all just like backup stuff in case you don't have any shotgun ammo or you want to switch it up. We have the Skullmasher, a multi-pellet sniper, that's always good to use. Same with the Maggie. The Flakker because it's just a good weapon to use. And then we have the Nukem just because you can actually use the Flakker Nukem combo for the extra damage. If you don't know about that, I will also link that video. You can do a glitch with it to cause massive damage. Then the Rosies of all the elements because it's just a good backup weapon. And also the other elemental taser. Then I included this because sometimes you want to get around fast, so that's a good one to use. You just slam the ground and run. This is sometimes used, not too often, but if you find yourself jumping around a lot with this build, you can put this on and make yourself have the extra weapon accuracy and critical hit damage. Then I already mentioned the Shim. So here's the skill tree. It's pretty straightforward. I don't think it could be any better. This best foot forward skill basically gives you extra Digijack duration, and that's when you run away. You're actually getting kill skill, so you can see here if I spawn them in, my bar is going down, but as soon as I get out of range, you can see it will go back up because they're actually dying and it's counting as a kill. Eventually it will drain really fast, so you actually have to take and call back your Digijacks or just let them run out. So that's all maxed out. This is extra damage, that's nice. More damage, health regeneration, weapon damage, and critical hit damage, that's always good. Optimism, because your Digijacks aren't really the priority here, so you want them to kind of die fast. Plus it will help stack these two skills here, collaborate and teamwork. Potential, because you can actually get a, you can use your action skill and fight for your life, and also the Shock Nova is kind of nice. And this is good because you'll constantly get the extra weapon damage, fire rate, reload speed, and accuracy. And leadership, because this is what gets you the kill skill when you run away from your Digijacks. And I didn't know that before when I made my last build with Jacks, so now I know. Then we have this for weapon swap speed, that's always nice. That'll be fast. Compound interest for the extra damage. And then we have money is power, that will constantly build up as you play and cause extra damage. And then Company Man, since we have a lot of Hyperion gear, pretty much all the Hyperion gear you can have except for one, because the quads are damaging weapon. We have 7 pieces here, that's all the extra damage and accuracy, critical hit damage, so. And this is the big skill here, Absolute Advantage. We wanted to max that out with +5. So each time I shoot my quad, I have an 80% chance not to consume ammo, which is really nice. And not just all my guns, not just my quad, so I can actually just shoot these guns and just fire for a very long time. And then finally we have the Sponsored By, which will pretty much always have the Hyperion bonus for the extra accuracy, but you can switch it up. If you want to have some extra damage, you can go ahead and sacrifice a Hyperion gear for Jakob's. And now I have 30% extra damage, but I lose one of my points on the Company Man, which is not a big deal, but we want all the extra critical hit damage we can get. And then, yeah, that's basically the build. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and demonstrate this build against the production plant, and then I will go ahead and wrap it up. So if you want to download it for yourself, it will be in the description in PC format. Go ahead and try it out. It's a lot of fun and can wreck face. And yeah, that should be it. So anyway, this is JoltsDude139. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be epic. And I will catch you guys later. Peace out.
See how you feel.